Come check out 6 of the fantastic new Armored Assault boxes from Games Workshop. Smacking bits. Alright, welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. Rob Bear with you again today. And we've got new releases. Yay! New year, new releases. Hashtag that. Throw it up on Facebook. This is 6. I'm going to say loyalist, but we all know Chaos isn't exactly loyalist. They're just, they just have a different opinion about things, so to speak. But we're not going to hold that against them because the other 6 are definitely dirty Xenos. And they will get their own video because, well, even though we have unboxed these in the past, mostly all of these models at some point on the channel here, it would be nice just to take a new fresh look in the little format that they're giving us. So first off, all of these boxes are $55 each, except for 2 of the dirty Xenos ones, but nobody cares about those anyways, especially not in this video. And the retail value is somewhere around $70, $75. We'll do the breakdown as we go along with each box set there. So let's start out with, I guess we'll go with, start with the Blood Angels. And actually, I realized when I was looking at all of these boxes that I did the calculations for one of them wrong because the Dark Angels one actually comes with a little bonus, and we'll talk about that in a second. So we'll start off with the Sons of Sanguinis here. The Blood Angels Gauntlet Tactical Squad, which you can see comes with the Blood Angels Tactical Squad and, of course, the ubiquitous Rhino, which is pretty much a staple in a lot of lists out there, especially with the Gladius. Whoa, got a wrapper. Especially with the Gladius these days. So, not too surprising, we have a Rhino. This hasn't really changed since 2003, I think. I'm going to get final answer, 2003. So you get that, and of course you get the Rhino accessory upgrade sprue, and then the fantastic new Blood Angel sprue as well, that has a lot of, this weapon sprue is stacked. You've got all the combis, all the combi options, you got most of the assault weapons as well, but there is no heavy weapon on this except for the heavy bolter and the heavy flamer. So you don't get a rocket launcher like in the tactical squad, and you definitely don't get anything cool like a last cannon, but 3 sprues, it comes with tons of heads. It is a great kit. When this came out, I think in 2013, people were literally losing it because the Space Marine version hadn't come out yet. And they're like, why do the Blood Angels get all the good stuff? I'm like, come on, Blood Angels got to get something good every now and then, right? But it was a great release, and I think this is a great box. Now, breaking it down wise, you're looking at $43 for the tactical squad, and of course, $37.25 for the Rhino itself, which gives you a grand total of about $80. And I think that's, according to math, 55. So you're looking at about 30 some percent off on that one there, which doesn't seem to be too bad. All right, next up will be the Dark Angels Gauntlet Tac Squad. Again, a tactical squad and a Rhino, which we're going to see a lot of here in the next couple of times. But some people out there haven't seen these, so you've got your Rhino. And you've got your accessory sprue. I know this is going to seem a little monotonous at first, but it is a good deal, and some people haven't seen this. Again, very, very great kit. It's been around for a long time. We're just going to shove that over to the side. And then we've got the normal Space Marine Tactical Squad, which I was just ranting and raving about, that the Blood Angels one came out first, and then this one followed it. Now, again, just like the Blood Angels one, you got all the combi options here. You've got your assault weapon options. However, the heavy weapon option is going to be the rocket launcher with the little robot arm to load the front of the tube. It doesn't actually articulate or work, but that's basically how it works. And of course, you got all the extra, doodads as far as power weapons, power fists, things like that as well. Now, what's cool about this box, and I didn't put it in my calculations, is it has that $18, I think it was, Dark Angel upgrade sprue on it as well. So this actually becomes a really good deal. Let me pull that one up. Remember, this is old math here. So you got the Rhino at $37.50. You got the normal Space Marine Tac Squad at $40 even, which would put the normal retail at $77.25, but then add another like $20 to that because you get that upgrade sprue, which you can't even buy anymore. So that's pretty bananas. So now you're looking at almost $100 for $55. So you're looking at like a 40% discount, give or take. So this one, if you're into Dark Angels, this one might be where it's at because this is a great deal for $55, I feel like. All right, next up, now switching gears a little bit, we're going from Rhinos to drop pods there. So this one's going to basically feature the exact same tactical squad I just showed you, sans, of course, the Dark Angel upgrade sprue. So there's your drop pod. Drop pod actually is only 3 sprues, 2 identical ones, and then this one right here with the central area. And we have actually an unboxing and tutorial video on how to put these together in a snap, because it's actually rather difficult to get all the doors to line up and everything. The instructions aren't exactly the greatest. And then you've got, of course, the tactical squad right there. Now the math on this one, the Skyhammer Tactical Squad, is $37.25, same price for the drop pod as the Rhino. And then, of course, $40 to $77.25. So you're looking at about a discount of $35. So if you're just looking to pick up some marine elements to make your Gladius, to make your Skyhammer Annihilation Force, that one actually isn't too bad of a deal. All right, next up, well, there's another drop pod. It's going to be a lot of doubles today, and there are no little formations in these things. So kind of, it's just like on the deal thing. And what's cool about this is they got the natural progression of the $55 Armored Assaults now, the $85 Start Collectings, and then the $170 Battle Forces. So no matter what kind of level you're trying to jump into the hobby at, there seems to be a price point for you. Now, of course, that doesn't include any hobby supplies or rule books or glues or anything like that. But, you know, you kind of get the idea, like they're really trying to expand the hobby. So there's your drop pod. And then something new we hadn't seen yet are the new Space Marine sprues. Now this came out before the Blood Angels actually, and they're 2 identical sprues. So we don't really have to show you both of those there. And this makes it the 10-man Space Wolf squad, okay? And this one is stacked with a whole bunch of special weapons and things. You don't get any heavy weapons because, well, that's just not what they come with. But they have all the little doodads and everything, the wolf pellets, the capes, their dope-ass power fists. They got storm bolters, plasma guns, meltas, all sorts of different stuff on. Actually, I don't think they put the melt in this box. No, they didn't. Or combis either, for that matter. But you do get some lightning claws, the power fist, and the thunder hammer there. So they're kind of a, if you're playing Space Wolves, this is probably a good way to go, because we all know they don't like teleporting and things like that. But a lot of people like those thunder wolves and things. So I'm not exactly sure what you might be into, but this definitely is a pretty decent deal. Let's check the math on that one. It looks like, let's see, where's Space Wolves at? Space Wolves, back. Okay, $37.25 for the drop pod, and the Space Wolf pack, believe it or not, is actually only $37. So that makes it a retail of $74.25, gives you a discount of about 35% off retail. So remember, if you're getting this stuff at a 20% discount at your local game store, or through any mail order business, Dice Ed, War Store, even Frontline, whatever, all the big guys out there, then you're getting an additional deal. So you can't go wrong with these deals, like I was saying. Cadian Armored Fist, we've shown these. I don't know if we ever did an unboxing of the Cadian dudes, because they came out in 2005 and we weren't even writing on the internet or doing videos back then. But we definitely did the Chimera, because when this came out, it was pretty revolutionary. The old design really sucked. You used to have to glue in all these little axles and things. This one's pretty good, but it doesn't come with the accessory sprue. But what they did do is put in the little armored prow kind of dozer blade thing. But they took away a few other things, like the extra armor and plates and things like that. But this is a very much improved design over the old Chimera, believe me. This is a great kit. Everybody needs a Chimera, and everybody needs, the normal Cadian Shock Trooper squad that's been around forever. This basically can make your, veteran squad, your platoon, whatever you want. It's super easy to do. This is a staple of pretty much every guard list out there, I would imagine, for the most part. And again, it's models we've seen, but it is at a deal. Let's check the numbers on that one. $37.25 for the Chimera. You're kind of seeing it's almost like Games Workshop puts all their transports at $37.25. And the Cadian Shock Troops at $29 gives you a retail of $66. Again, a discount of roughly 35%, 30%, we'll go with 30%, final answer. And last but not least, we've got the Chaos Desolator squad. Now, I realize those aren't good guys, but like I said, who's a good guy in the Grimdark future? It's really hard to say at this point, you know what I mean? Hey, guess what? There's a Rhino. We got a Rhino. We're going to see a lot of those today. And then, of course, we've got the Chaos version. Did they give you an upgrade sprue? Sweet. Whoa, they doubled it up. Nice. this is a really good accessory sprue, believe it or not, because you get the old one, which was designed to go with the Mark 1 Rhino. This thing's got like dope ass little prong things right here for your dozer blades. You got all sorts of spiky bits. See what I did there? And the gargoyles themselves. I mean, this is actually, I think they sell these for $15 on GW's site, at least they used to. And then the normal Chaos Vehicle accessory sprue that comes with your Havoc launcher, more Leering gargoyles or Warfire gargoyles, whatever they call them. The bigger version of the dozer blade for the Mark II Rhino, which of course is the current version here, not the one from the 90s. And then some other stuff here like dirge casters, heads, different things like that, and your symbols for your different allegiances of Chaos. This is a great little sprue. And then of course you've got all of your Chaos Marines, one accessory sprue here with your special weapons and your power weapons, and then 2 of the identical actual trooper sprues to make a total of 10 Marines there. So again, it's a great kit if you're collecting Chaos and not doing like Word Bear or Berserkers or something like that, because then you're probably going to want the Berserker box set. Or Thousand Suns, now there is a special Thousand Suns box. So hopefully we'll see more Legion troops here in the future. Now the Chaos box, let's check the maths on that, is 39 for the Rhino, 39 for the Chaos Squads, 78. So it's a little bit more. It's closer to 40% off retail wise. So that one's, I'm digging it. I can get behind that for sure. So that is video 1 of our Armored Assault review here on Spiky Bits. We will be doing all the dirty Xenos in the next video. Missions, clarifications, comments, please leave it in the questions field below, and we will try to get to them all today.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.